All right, YouTube, what is up? Welcome to the video. This one's a little different. It's a rest day. Shocker, we take rest days. Yes, Sundays, I always take off for rest. Train 6 days a week, take day off. Rest days are good for you. But you know what I do on my rest days? The secret thing that no one else does is I do nothing. Because it's a rest day, you're supposed to do nothing. I think sometimes you get caught up in like thinking, oh, it's a rest day, I gotta do all these recovery things. I gotta stretch for an hour, I gotta freaking do zone 2 cardio for 30 minutes. I gotta hop in the sauna, cold plunge, I gotta do this and that. And then your rest days, you end up not even resting because you're doing 4 hours worth of stuff. So I used to do that when I was younger. I used to think, oh, I gotta do all these extra stuff. But now on my rest days, all I do is I'll get like 10,000 steps, I'll go for a walk, and then I prioritize sleep and nutrition because that's how you recover. Sleeping and eating. Yeah, those other recover modalities can help, of course, especially if you believe it, but if it's causing you excessive stress and you're stressing about getting in the ice plunge and stuff like that, that's probably not gonna have as good as effect as you think. Like, stress is stress. So for me, I hate cold water. So if I were like, oh, I gotta do a cold plunge on my rest day, I would get so stressed out that would have a reversal effect. Whereas something like, for example, I actually went in a sauna today just because I have access to it. That's something where it's, you know, it's calming. I'm like, oh, it feels nice. Even if it has, like, I know there's some physiological benefits to it, but it's more a mental thing. It's like, oh, I feel good going into it. So if you have stuff you do, I'm not saying don't do it. Like, if there's something you do, like you like cold plunges or anything that makes mentally, you're like, oh, I feel rested, by all means, keep doing it. But if you're someone who's like, oh, do I have to do all this on a rest day? Hell no. All you gotta do on a rest day is rest, eat your calories, don't minimize your calories, eat the same amount you would eat, sleep like crazy, and yeah, get after it. So that's what I'm doing on the rest day. I like walking too. I go for a lot of walks, a lot of like 10,000 steps. That's what I try to get each day. So just a quick walk. But otherwise, not much training today, but got a grocery haul, some good stuff there. Show some like easy foods to get, as well as kind of my training split right now. So it should be a good video, but stop on in, let's get started. Also, that's a strip club. Hi YouTube, what is up? So I figured, I haven't done this yet, but I've been meaning to do it, a grocery haul. Because basically I eat the exact same stuff every day. I get a lot of questions what I eat, my diet, and kind of been eating like this probably since over a year now, but yeah, kind of the same way. So kind of know what I get every time I go to the grocery store, when I go to Kroger, grab the essentials, got the weekly supply here. But anyways, we'll start with the most important meal of the day and my favorite meal, breakfast. You know how long I talk about it, but I won't. I'll save that. And as always, 5 eggs a day keeps the doctor away. I love eggs. Obviously, I eat them every morning. These, oh, one's cracked. These, though, I started getting the Vital Farms one, like the pasture-raised ones. Obviously, you just get regular eggs. That's what I ate for the longest time. I only started recently getting these. I will say they do taste a little better. Like the yolks are darker. Obviously, it probably has something to do with the pasture-raised. Probably look into it, but they do taste kind of good. Super yummy. So this, 5 eggs a day. For breakfast, with it, I always have, I'll get the pan started, I'll go spinach. I just get baby spinach. And then peppers and onions. I get them pre-chopped because I'm lazy and it's easy, but obviously you can just get the pepper and the onion, chop it up yourself. But I do this and the spinach and then the turkey. This is the key. I get the boar's head turkey right here. I love it, the maple honey turkey. It's got a little glaze on it. Macros, it's like 70 calories, like 15 grams of protein. So it's just pure protein. It's delicious. I love turkey. You can also go like ham or something. And you know, you don't have to get boar's head. You get some lunch meats. But I'll do this with the peppers, onions, and spinach. Let it saute. Then I'll throw in the eggs, and then just get some cheese. So actually, I've had this, but I want to show everything. Reduced fat or regular sharp cheddar. I just throw like half a serving in there, so it's a little pinch in there. And then always gotta have the sourdough on the side. I get this, I've only seen it at Kroger, but it's just sourdough bread. Some bakery bread, super good. I love sourdough. And then for butter, I use the Kerrygold pure Irish butter, because I'm an Irish lad, Shannon, if you didn't know. So that's breakfast right there, the essentials. Super easy to make. I like the convenience of the chopped peppers and onions because in the morning I'm kind of lazy and it's easy. And then I love the turkey with the, I mean, you know how much I love breakfast. I won't talk about it. We'll move on to other stuff. So breakfast is out of the way. I'll move that out of the way. And now let's let's go snacks. So I usually have my snacks second. So snacks, essentials, yogurt. This is my favorite one, Oikos Pro. 23 grams of protein, 160 calories. This one's like 2%, so 3 grams of fat, but that 23 grams of protein. And it's a little creamier. Like I used to get the non-fat for the longest time, and it's good. But once I had this, I'm like, I'm never going back. It's so much richer. It's so good. So I have this, and then recently I've just been throwing some granola in it. I've just been getting this Kind one, peanut butter clusters. Obviously granola is pretty high in calories, so throw a little bit of it, but I've got Nature Valley bars or Kind, throw that in there. And then just some regular honey, nothing special, off the shelf. So usually that's a snack, and then I always have some sort of fruit. So my fruit of choice, I've gone through phases. Early in the year is blueberries. Now I've been a big apple, so I'm just a Honeycrisp apple guy. Get a couple of those, maybe like one a day usually. Can't go wrong with a nice corn apple. And then this, I literally got this first time today. I never really eat these, but I kind of want to make pancakes, but I used to make these a lot, Kodiak cakes. With a sugar-free syrup. You throw an egg and milk in there or even protein powder, make it even higher. I wouldn't say it's a usual snack, but maybe I'll start incorporating it. But saw them today and I wanted to throw those in. So that is snacks right there. And then obviously, this is even a little bit of the stockpile. I won't tell you how many of these I drink a day. Rain, come on. I've reached out like 4 times. One day we're gonna be working together. Also, this flavor is impossible to find now. I literally can only find, I live in a city, and there's like 4 places. I know all 4 places that sell them. Actually, there's 3 now because one of them hasn't had in a while. So I don't know if they stock them. I used to buy them in bulk. I should probably go back to my Amazon subscription, but Rain Raspberry, best flavor. Melon Mania second. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go back to buying them off Amazon because I get Melon Mania and I haven't had that in a while. So that's good. And then let's get lunch and dinner. So I eat probably one of these rices every day. Again, kind of similar to peppers and onions, convenience. I love the 90-second rice because they're easy to make. Obviously, you can make rice in bulk, probably be more cost efficient. But these are super nice. I always go jasmine. Love the jasmine ones. And then I got a couple cilantro limes. If I want to like mix it up with chicken, make more of a Hispanic themed chicken. But usually I just go jasmine. So I've got a bunch of these. These are essentials. Eat them 1 to 2 a day. I mean, at least 1 a day. And then for my other carb sources, I've been having this, like I've been making a lot more chicken sandwiches. So this Dave's Killer Bread's been super good with the whole grains. It's 150 calories per bun, and it's pretty good. So I've been making more chicken sandwiches, which I've been enjoying. So I've been using that, but usually rice and then tortillas have always been a staple. This is actually the second time I've gotten the carb ones. I usually just get the regular ones, but these are half the calories. I didn't really notice the difference in taste. So I'm like, oh, I might as well start getting them. But I usually just get regular tortillas. And then typically my meals are chicken. So I get the chicken thighs, like the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Oh my God, so much better than chicken breasts. Like 4.5 grams of fat, 22 grams of protein, 130 calories. A little bit of fat on it. It's delicious. Air fry these suckers. So this, essentially the meats I get is this, chicken, and then I've been getting recently this beef from Kroger. They have these like pre-beef for fajitas with the peppers and onions in it. Super good. Sometimes I'll just eat the beef, making a bowl out of it. And then salmon. You know I love salmon. I've actually gone away from my roots where I've been kind of too bougie going to Whole Foods and getting like salmon pre-made. But I gotta go back to just making it myself, save some money there. But Atlantic salmon, those are kind of the 3 meats I eat literally religiously. Chicken, salmon, beef, and then I literally will have one of those meats with either rice and a bunch of vegetables. I didn't mention these. So peppers and onions. I eat these bell peppers and onions. These are such volume. You throw these in a pan. Now I don't use any oil. Obviously you can use oil. I've gotten used to it, but like this whole thing's probably like 80 calories actually. It adds so much more volume to food. So if you're looking for cheat codes to get a little more food and you like peppers and onions, this, you throw it in with chicken, you throw it in with beef. And what I'll do, I'll either throw it on a tortilla, make fajitas out of it, or you throw it on some rice, make a bowl out of it. That's really all I do. I either have it on rice or I have it on a tortilla. And then recently I've been doing these chicken sandwiches, which have been super good, but kind of that's a staple. Rice or tortilla, so a carb source with some protein, and then a shit ton of veggies because they add up flavor. And then I got this pico, again, convenience. Got pico, just a little sauce on it. And I'll show you some of the sauces. So I've been eating this one, this buffalo sauce from Primal Kitchens, 25 calories. Throwing this on the chicken. That's why I've been loving the Chicky Sandies. Throw it on the chickie, make these sandies. Oh, beautiful. Pickles. Can't go wrong with pickles, just regular pickles. And then, actually today, this will be the first time trying it, but I got the sugar-free barbecue sauce. I've been wanting a barbecue sauce. Heard this was pretty good. I'll let you know. And then just, again, I used to make a bunch of teriyaki chicken, and this caught my eye today. I'm like, I haven't made teriyaki chicken in a while. So got this as well. And then I love soy sauce on rice and salmon. Throw that on salmon. And then just some like low-calorie dressing if I want to have a salad. But yeah, that's essentially it. Yeah, I mentioned all the meals. Kind of eat the same exact breakfast every morning. Literally on the nose every morning. Can't wait to eat it, as you all know. And then I just keep the diet simple. Carbs, lean protein, vegetables, baby. Snacks, you know, protein with the oikos and the apples. I kind of go through phases. Like usually those 3 meals, my snack, my chicken. Maybe I'll get into a protein bar phase. I was for a little bit. Sometimes I'll mix protein powder in it, but basically just keep it simple. Eat some fresh foods, lean proteins, some good carbs. Yeah, don't overcomplicate it. Like I'm not here, and I'm not hating on anyone who does this, but like I'm not here saying like, oh, this have seed oils in it or this and that, these small little things. With my diet, I don't try to obsess over those tiny little things. It's more, I have a certain amount of calories, which I'm aiming for 3,000 to 3,200 a day is what I've been eating to kind of maintain my current body weight. And then at least 200 grams of protein, which as you see all the protein sources, I have no trouble getting that. I usually like 240. But yeah, so I try to keep it simple. Simple diet leads to sustainability, which leads to freaking gains in the gym. You got fuel to perform with that. So yeah, that's the grocery haul right here.